People are quick to assign positive and negative labels to habits and change, making it look so nice. They tell you that change is a straight line up and all you can do is improve once you make a single mindset shift or incorporating some positive habits and take some negative ones out. But let me tell you, change is ugly. You have to confront aspect of yourself. Yeah, you don't want to confront, that you don't want to look at. Because habits mostly are not negative or positive. If you're eating ice cream, that's not inherently positive or negative. Um, Same thing with the gym. Gym is good for you, but if you're doing, it's the intention that matters. The gyms can still be toxic. Your job can still be toxic if you're doing them out of avoidance. Are you going to the gym so you don't have to confront something else? Are you working so hard all these long hours that you don't have to sit with the uncomfort that sits on your heart and soul? Because that's the truth. If you're doing the habits out of avoidance because you don't want to confront something, it'll come back to haunt you. I don't care how much you succeed, I don't care how much money you make, I don't care how fit you get, I don't care how smart you get. If there is something that you feel is missing from your life, it's there for a reason. God put it there. And unless you get to know, unless you sit with your heart in silence and isolation, you sit with your feelings and your deepest realization, you will eventually collapse. People will tell that you're being unauthentic. Whether you're doing all the positive habits in the world, you're working, you're going to the gym, you're setting your family up, you're being nice to your wife or girlfriend, whatever it is that you perceive as positive, if you are doing it out of avoidance for your own lack of purpose, the world will be able to tell, everyone around you will tell. And that's the thing about being a man. And I think a human being as well, but mostly a man. Girls can tell, and the people around you can tell when you're being unauthentic in your own body. It's something about being a man that I think a lot of men can understand or relate to who've been here or still struggling with this. If you're doing something because you want to get something out of it or escape through it, people will be able to tell. It will just be all over in your it will all be in your body language. It will be in the way you do things. So this message, this video, what I'm trying to tell you is you need to start sitting with yourself more. Isolation is not so bad. You can start being alone a bit more. I'm not saying you have to be a monk, because a lot of people back then, spiritual teachers, they would sit by themselves, they wouldn't eat, they wouldn't, maybe sometimes they wouldn't even drink. They would sit in a place alone by themselves until they get a vision or confront their uncomfortable sides. And you don't have to go that extreme. Let me tell you, I'm not going that extreme for sure, at least not now. But I spend time with myself, and it's been one of the one of the best habits that I've adopted in my life. Is spending more time alone, looking at the things I don't want to confront, spending time with silence, quiet, or otherwise death, the stillness that's just so uncomfortable for us humans to sit in. If you're not willing to confront that stillness in your life, you are gonna be very disappointed in the future because it is going to come back and haunt you eventually. Every day, live it with intention. That's why I say in a lot of my video, live with intention. If you're sitting here and you're doing a habit, you better make sure that's the thing you're doing because you want to do it from the utmost of your heart, or at least try to give it 100% effort. And after you're done with that thing, go spend some time alone. Don't do things out of escapism. Don't do things because you're scared of confronting certain other. For example, for me, I'm in a relationship, so sometimes I tend to spend time with my girlfriend because I want to escape through her. I want to not confront some uncomfortable truths that I have. Because that's what, after reflecting with myself, I realized that's one thing that I did. I would go to the gym or spend time with people around me, and I was saying I'm doing it out of like enjoyment, but I wasn't. I was doing it to avoid a certain truth that I wasn't willing to confront. And people can tell that when you're not being present. When you're not being present, it's because you're escaping through the habit. And I talked about this in many other videos. If you're not doing the thing you're doing right now, whatever it is, whether you're eating or drinking tea or going to the gym or working or spending time with your family, if you're not doing whatever you're doing right now from the bottom of your heart because you want to, and there is something else that you want to do or confront, and you're not confronting it, the world will be able to tell and feel you're unauthentic. They will feel that you're unauthentic because you're escaping through it. Your means are corrupting the activity. Doesn't matter if it's a good habit. You're corrupting it with your intention. And this is one thing I hope some of you understand in this video. And trust me, I'm still getting to understand it, but I'm making this video for a lot of people out there because I feel like a lot of men need to hear this. If you don't confront the uncomfortable truths in your life, even if you try to cover it up with nice, healthy habits like going to the gym or spending time with your girlfriend or spending time with your family or working on your business or getting your degree, it will haunt you because that deep thing you don't want to confront is always going to be there. And your lack of presence and authenticity will corrupt whatever you're doing. Remember those words. Take care, bro.